Boom Shika here. I am speaking to you guys from Port Dover in front of the Erie Beach Hotel. It's obviously been there for 70 years. I've been roaming around a bunch with my father today on a bunch of different things, and I visited Detroit today, and it kind of brought something up in my mind that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. It reminds me of that song, We're Living in Paradise Every Day. And the reason I actually wanted to bring it up was because I feel like you have to kind of leave paradise and come back to it in order to realize that you're living in paradise. I live in Toronto. It's one of the most livable cities in the world. It's absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. It's clean. The facilities are gorgeous. The infrastructure is great. I mean, I think it's the best city in the world. But I forget that sometimes, and today going to Detroit and seeing the disheveled state of the buildings, seeing the burnt out buildings, seeing the way people are living, the lack of infrastructure, the lack of cleanliness, the garbage everywhere on the street, the litter, it just reminded me, that I am so lucky to be living in Toronto. I'm so lucky to be living in Canada, and I wanted to kind of remind you as well that we are all living in paradise, even though it might not be a beach city in Koh Phangan or in Thailand, the thing that we imagine when we think of paradise, but we are truly lucky to be living in the countries that we're living in. If you are, watching me on YouTube or you're watching me on Facebook, you have, access to the internet. You have all of these things that you have in your left, iPhones and laptops and things like that, and that itself signifies to me that you are living in paradise every single day. And I'm not saying this in order to make you feel guilty. I'm not saying this so that you feel bad about the fact that you're living in paradise or you feel like you are entitled or anything. It's just the fact that I feel like every few minutes, every few days, every few months, like we have to remind ourselves, that we are living in paradise. We are lucky to be living where we're living. And if we forget that, to leave and come back to remind ourselves that we are where we are for a reason. So I loved Detroit actually. I mean, it was dirty. There's a lot of different things to it, but the people there are absolutely amazing. They're really, really nice. They have really big hearts. They're so friendly, and I loved that city. But I can truly say that there is a big difference between Toronto and Detroit, and the level of luxury that I am living in Toronto is incomparable to the city of Detroit. There is no comparison at all, and so I'm grateful that I visited today, and I'm grateful that I got to see the difference, and I'll go back to Toronto today. I'll drive back and I'll see the CN Tower, and I'll realize I am one of the luckiest people on this planet to have the opportunity to live and to grow up and live in Toronto rather than any other city in the world. And I hope that wherever you live, I hope that you feel the same way, and I hope that you can get that sense of the feeling that you are lucky, that we are living in paradise every single day. We have everything that we could desire at the tip of our fingertips. We're extremely lucky. We're living in the best time to live in, and I just want to remind you of the fact, and I want us to celebrate it every single day and be grateful for it. So I hope that this video helps you to remind yourself of where we're all coming from and where we're going. My name is Boom Shika. I urge you to join my free Facebook group, The Millionaire Hippie. If not, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!